What is going on, Devil Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name's Invixizzy, and in this video I'm recording another Ciaran's Crazy World tutorial. In the last video we built the King of the Ladder game. No corrections for this as of this point in time. And in this video we're going to be building the Jump For It parkour race. So, you may remember in the last video I gave you all of this terrain down here. If you haven't already done that, go back, watch the last video and copy this terrain down. And then obviously I gave you these paths in the last video as well. Just make sure to do this box of grass down here in front of the terrain so we can build the game on top of it. So, to get started with this, we're going to, let's see, how do I want to start this? Let's start by actually doing like the side of the game itself. Instead of the path, we'll start with the game. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in 2 blocks away from this path here to the left, and then let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks away from this path here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th we're going to place a mud brick. So again, 2 blocks away from this path, 4 blocks away from this path, and place a mud brick. Okay. We are then going to place 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 white stained glass to the right of that. And there's also mud bricks underneath of these, so go ahead and do that. Okay, just down here we're going to have a mud brick diagonal to the glass. And then we're going to have, let's see, 3 end stone brick down here in the floor with glass on top. Then we're going to have, come forward in diagonal 1 with mud bricks. And then we're going to come to the right. We're going to break out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the floor and replace that with end stone brick with the glass on top. Okay, and then we're going to have mud brick to the right of those. Then we're going to come back here. We're going to do the same thing we did over here. So we're going to have 3 with glass and then a mud brick. And then we're going to come back here and we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3, 4, 5, 6 with the glass on top, and then a mud brick. Okay, with that being done, we're now going to turn to the right, and we're going to go to the right a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 blocks, counting this first mud brick here. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, counting this mud brick right here. And then underneath all this, end stone bricks with white stained glass. Okay. And now pretty much what we're going to do is we're going to recreate the front on the back side here. So I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly come in and do that for us. Okay, so my invisible helper has done the back side for us down here. And you can see here, first of all, there are no mud bricks underneath the glass here. It is all end stone, same over here, just all end stone. And something else I also noticed while my invisible helper was doing that was that just down here, under the middle 2 blocks of glass, we should have end stone, not mud bricks. It's the same on the other side as well. And we are going to have to get rid of some more of this and just change this around a little bit, but we'll come back to that in a few minutes. But once we have that, we're going to simply connect this across. So, break this all out, replace it with the end stone, and then on top of that, put the glass, like so. Okay, so this is the shape we want to have now. Again, the front and the back are identical, the sides are identical, so just go ahead and copy that if you need to. And now what we're going to do, we're going to bring the walls up, let's see here, another 2 blocks. So I'm going to have my invisible helper bring those up another 2 blocks. Okay, and now over top of what we have here, we are going to put end stone slabs and mud brick slabs. So I need to go grab the mud brick slabs quickly. So let me just explain what we're doing here with these. If I can find where the mud brick ones are. So pretty much on top of all the mud bricks, we're going to place mud brick slabs. And on top of all the glass, we're going to put end stone brick slab. So I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly do that, and I'll be back in just 1 second. Okay, so my invisible helper has added in all the slabs for us. So again, on top of all the mud bricks, we've got a mud brick slab. On top of all the glass, we've got a end stone brick slab. So the next thing we're going to do, let's connect the pathways up. So what we can do is down here, on the left and right hand side, where we've got the 2 end stone in the middle of the glass, we'll break out a 2x2 square. And then we're going to bring endstone along until we reach this oak and spruce path down here. Did I say endstone? I meant mud brick. We're going to do that same thing here, and then in this middle section, we're going to do endstone down here, like so. And then just bring glass around here on top of the mud brick. Okay, we're going to do that same thing over here quickly. So just go ahead, break all of this out, break the little doorway out, and then the endstone, like so. Okay, so we need to put the glass as well. So that looks like that. Okay, so with that being done, we're now going to do the floor. And pretty much all we're going to do is wherever you've got a mud brick, connect it up with mud brick. Wherever you've got endstone bricks, connect it up with endstone brick. So like here, we're going to connect them 2 pillars of mud brick up together with mud brick in the floor. And then the rows of endstone brick here in the floor, we're going to connect up with endstone brick. So I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly do that. Okay, so my invisible helper has filled in the floor for us, and you can see again, you know, wherever we've got mud brick columns, he's connected up with mud brick, and then everywhere else where there's endstone, he's connected it up with endstone. So, with that being done, we can actually get started on the parkour itself now. And for this, we're going to need some new materials here, actually. We can get rid of the glass, we can get rid of the endstone bricks and the slabs. We're going to need mud brick, pearlescent froglight, and endstone brick walls. Okay, and for these are going to be the same on both sides. We're only going to do one side, then my invisible helper will do the other side for us. Oh, there's an enderman in here on the note world. That's cool. He's stolen a bit of the parkour. Uh-oh. Which bit did he steal? No, has he? No, he hasn't. Never mind. He was holding a mud brick. He's stolen a bit of the game. Okay. I'll let Ciaran know about that. An enderman stole a bit of the game. Oh well. So let's see. We've got sidetracked there. So what we're going to do is from the inside of the game here, we're going to line ourselves up with this left-hand side door here, and we're going to skip 2 and place a mud brick. We're then going to skip 2, place a pearlescent froglight in the floor, and put 1 endstone brick wall, 1 mud brick. We're then going to skip 2, put another froglight, put 2 walls, and then a mud brick. Skip 2, put a froglight, and then 3, and then a froglight. Skip 2, froglight, 3 walls, and then a mud brick. There we go. My bad. Okay, and then we're coming down here in this row of mud brick in the floor here. We're going to skip the first, the first 2. Then we're going to have a froglight, build up 3 with the walls, and then put a mud brick. Then we're going to skip, that's 3. We're going to skip 3, put a froglight, build up 3 with the walls, and then put a mud brick. Skip another 3, and then put a froglight, and then build up 3 with the walls, and then put a mud brick. Going over here, we're going to skip the first 4, counting this one down here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put a froglight, build up by 3, and then the mud brick. Then we're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3, and then froglight, build up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mud brick. And then skip 3, and again do a froglight and build that up by 4 again, like so. And then what we're going to do is just back here, we're going to grab ourselves a mud brick here in the middle of this wall, put a endstone wall on top, and then a mud brick on top of that. Okay. And that is the parkour. That is going to be translated over here on the right hand side exactly the same as it is over here. It's a mirror image, so just go ahead and copy all that. And if I'm right, we should be able to just jump across all this. Whoops, I fell. And this should all work. If I've done this all right, yep, we can make it all the way over here. So, I'm going to have my invisible helper quickly repeat the parkour on the right-hand side, and I will be back once he has done that. Okay, my invisible helper has replicated the parkour onto the right-hand side, and here it all is. So, go ahead and build this for yourself. And that is pretty much the game done. All we've got are some torches to add on to the thing. Torches are pretty much on the front of the building. They're going to go on all the top of all the mud bricks. So going all the way around the front hand side. They're on the tops of all the mud bricks, like so. There is also a torch that is going to go right here and right here. So 2 blocks away from the pathway and 1 block away from the windows. Same over here, like that. We do need to start adding on like the little lanterns at some point, but I've been trying not to do those just yet, just in case they ever change or something. I'm going to speak to Ciaran about them lanterns at some point and see what he says about them for when we need to do them and everything, but that will come at a later point. I'm just trying not to get too far ahead with those just yet, just in case they change or I do something that he hasn't shown off or something. You know, I'm trying not to get too far ahead with those kind of things. Yeah, they're just small details at the end of the day. But moving around, let's see. Over here, there's a torch. There's 1 torch here, but there's no torch here. Now, I'd imagine there is meant to be a torch here, but he hasn't got one, so don't bother adding one in there. Going around the back of the building, there's a torch here. Again, these are going to go at the tops of all the mud bricks. Apart from this middle one here, don't worry about that one. But the rest of them, just put a torch at the top. And then on this side, both these torches are here on this side. So I'm fairly certain this torch... Oh, no, okay, I thought my invisible helper forgot a mud brick slab for a minute there. I'd imagine there is meant to be a torch here. It's there on the other side. It's not there in his world as of right now, but I imagine that will change and that will get added back. So if you want to, go ahead and add that in. I'm going to keep it in because I think it's just going to bug me if the other one's there and this one isn't. So I'm going to keep that in there. But another little detail my invisible helper did while he was in the world was he added these doors on, which are double dark oak doors on both sides, and then the sign, which is an oak sign, and it goes on the left side of the doors. It says jump for it parkour race on the second and third line, all capitalized on both sides. Okay, so torches on the inside, pretty much going over the tops of all the mud bricks again. Apart from this middle one, again, we're going to leave that empty, but the rest of them are going to get torches on. Same on the front over here, I do believe. Yep, that is right. Okay. Okay, with them torches done on the inside, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.